How do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the new Trier Trevians take on the Niles North Vikings in cross-conference play. Central Suburban South versus North. Scott Cummings leading it off.
All right, let's go, Tom.
For the Trevians. Here's Niles North. Right along the Edens Expressway. Good shot, foul. Hamas, Drew Lamont, and Nolan Stogentine due up here on the top of the first inning. And the pitch low and outside the ball. And high and outside. And line shot right back up the middle of the base hit. And lead off single. Puts Scott Hamas aboard. And here's Drew Lamont. So run around at first. Inside a ball one. Throw over to first, runner back. This ball field always a problem. Do not have a lot of room between the home plate and the backstop. Throw to first again, runner back. And a ground ball. The flip, whoops. Everybody's safe on the error. And here is Nolan Stogentine. Batting on the number 3 spot. Goes to bunt. Throw out to second. Keeps Hamas close. And the ball inside. I'm glad to have you on the network. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. Goes to the bunt and foul. Grant Klanovich on deck. Rather nice afternoon for baseball. A little bit of a breeze as a base hit single to right. And a whoopsie out there. Here comes the runner home. No, they'll leave the bases loaded. So Grant Klanovich. That's with Trev's on all the bases. Ball one. Low and outside a ball. One of the other problems we have at this ball field is it configured southeast to northwest, meaning on a sunny day you get the sun right in your eyes. Right back to the pitcher. They'll throw the second out. On the first in time of the double play, run scores. And it's 1-0. Yeah, Scott Hamas home to score. And there's Matt McCaffrey. Low and out outside, a ball curved away. Now the delivery inside, they'll throw it at third, and that one gets away all the way down the line. And trotting home is Lamont with the second run of the inning. And a strike on the outside corner to Matt McCaffrey. Continues to bat here. Base is cleared now. And outside a ball. And swinging a bit straight. Scooped that high fly ball. Right fielder going to go over and take it in the gap down in right center for the out to end the inning. But the Trevians scored 2 and lead it 2-0 as we go to the bottom half of the first. Alex Nenna leading it off. Ben Brecht on the mound. Tall, lanky sophomore. There's a strike. Very highly regarded sophomore. Scooped dead and fouled back. Weibel sets to the outside, pitch out there and fouled off. And strike 3. One away. Here's Anthony Sanchez. And low and inside a ball. Sanchez, the catcher for the Vikings. And a pitch high, a ball. In there for strike.
Hey, protect that out.
Strike 2. Tony Granado on deck. And low ball. One out. And a high pop-up foul, and that's out of play back behind us. Got to worry about the houses behind us. You can get a window, but no windshield whackers out this way. And strike 3, caught him on the outside corner. 2 away, both by strikeouts. Here's Granado. And the pitch high, a ball. And ball 2. Glad to have you on the network, wherever you may be on our network. Now seen on the World Wide Web as well. Pitch on the way. That's low ball. Ben Brecht. Trevians have a couple of tall trees this year. Delivery. delivery. And a little foul tip, got a little piece of it. And ball 4. So Granado aboard. And Vince Rodriguez, the courtesy runner for the pitcher Granado. And here is Tyler Egan. And a pitch high, a ball. High and outside. So Tyler Egan bats. 1 out. Swing and a miss, straight. Go to first, runner back. As small as the sports fields are here, I can't imagine the talk of the Chicago Transit Authority extend the Skokie Swift up here and take part of the parking lot and the fields here for the extension. I can't imagine that one. Seems to me to make more sense to stay on the North Shore line right away and actually put the station right at Old Orchard out there underneath the bridge there. Ball gets away and over to second goes Granado. And ball 4. Tyler Egan aboard. And here's Mike Merrick. Batting for the Vikings. Tried to hold up, not in time. I think it would have been a strike anyway. And Breck blows it by. Strike 2 to Mike Merrick. Weibel again sets to the outside. Pitch on the way. Comes in. Strike 3. And the inning over. At the end of 1. New Trier leads it 2-0, and we'll be back. Check out the Metro Chicago Sports Network website. And it gives you the list of all the games that are available on demand on the YouTube affiliate of the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Just take that list and then go to your web browser and go to YouTube and type in the game, and there you are. All the games complete. Play-by-play on the Metro Chicago Sports Network YouTube affiliate, and check out the Metro Chicago Sports Network website for those games. Any distracted driving is dangerous. It's now illegal for handheld cell phones and also texting. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. Phone in one hand, chicken in the other. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Metro Chicago Sports Network baseball action. And the Trevians and the Niles North Vikings go to the top of the second inning. And Jake Reynolds leading it off. Reynolds, Frank Nicholas, and Logan Weibel do up here for the Trevians. Pitch is low, ball 1. Trevians looking to find some consistent hitting. They have had some hitting this year. A few games they've done very well hitting-wise, and then others they just seem to fall flat on their face. Pitch low ball. I don't know if it's the cold weather that we've had this spring or the pitching. There's a fly ball. That's going to be a gapper out there. Not going to be able to get to that one. Center fielder gave it a try. And in a second with the double is Jake Reynolds. And here's Frank Nicholas. Nicholas goes to bunt, fouls it off. Strike one. Runner with the lead. Scooped at and right to the first baseman, kind of a dying quail. One away. Here's Logan Weibel. High and outside a ball. And fouled out of play. And low and away a ball. And high fly ball. Everybody giving chase. Nope, not going to get to it. Drops in for the base hit. Well, not quite a triangle shot, but sort of. And David Egan, courtesy runner for Weibel. Here's Sam Visconti. And pitch low and outside a ball. That is scored a hit, even though the infielders probably should have gotten back there behind second. So 2 out with 1 out. And inside a ball. Pitch high in the eyes, the ball. 3-0. I believe. To Visconti. Scott Hemmis on deck. Singled and scored a run. First time up. And ball 4. The bases are loaded. And Scott Hemmis, the batter. One out. And the base is loaded for the Trevians. Swing and a miss, strike. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. Giving up the power alleys. And strike. Sanchez sets to the outside. Pitch on the way. And Granado's pitch is outside for a ball. We'll start getting that sun in the camera. And have to fiddle around with our positioning. Strike. 3. And there's 2 away. Here's Drew Lamont. No foul tip, got a little piece of it. And foul ball back. Eric Wheeler, Phil Klafta, and Chris Jeffries go up in the bottom half of the second for the Vikings of Niles North. And a hot shot foul. Could hit one of the runners on the track with that one. Off that way. Strike three on the inside corner. And we go to the bottom half of the second. Trevians leave the bases loaded, and them loaded with one out. Couldn't do anything with it. Go to the bottom half of the second. New Trier leading it 2-0. And Eric Wheeler leading it off to face Ben Breck. High and outside a ball. And a line shot. Left fielder over, though, has it for the out. One up, one down. And Phil Klafta. And a ball one. Shows bunt. And lets it go by on the inside corner for a strike. And thigh high. Swing and a miss. Strike two. And strike three on the outside corner. That's the fourth strikeout for Breck. And a pitch up in the eyes. Ball one. Chris Jeffries. And strike. And high a ball. Yeah, a little outside. Number 8 in the batting order. And swing and a miss. Strike. And strike three. 5 of the 6 outs in the first 2 innings by strikeouts for Brecht. We played through 2-0, New Trier. Check out the great games of the past. Available on YouTube. And you can find that list of those great games from the past on the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage. Be a community leader for young adult safety. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning. And the Trevians send 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order. Nolan Stogentine takes the pitch outside a ball. Stojentine, Klenovich, and McCaffrey due up here. And outside the ball. Outside at third, foul ball. The delivery, another one fouled off. Deuces on the count. And the count goes full. He's hit by the pitch, but it was also ball 4. So any way you look at it, Stojentine aboard. And here's Grant Klenovich. And a strike on the inside corner, strike 1. Grant already has 4 home runs this year. Still relatively early in the season. Runner with the lead. Scooped at. Fly ball. That's deep and up over the center fielder. And Klenovich with the double. And here's Matt McCaffrey. And swung over that one. Strike 1. Guessed where that pitch was going to be, up around the letters, and it dropped out a little bit. Strike on the inside corner. So the runners with their leads. Top of the 3rd inning. And the delivery and a ground ball. Second baseman over to first on the play. Klenovich over to third. And Stojentine home to score. Here's Jake Reynolds. Strike. Reynolds doubled his last time up. Low and away a ball. And that was low and away a ball. Foul not in play. Count goes blackjack. 3-1, I think. And a line shot. And that's going to be a gap route in right center. In the second with the second double of the game is Reynolds, and on to score the second run. Klenovich, pitch low and outside the ball. To Frank Nicholas. So Nicholas bats. 2 more runs home here in the inning. Trevians continue to bat. And a base hit to right. Little bobble out there. And that's going to allow the run to come home. Jake Reynolds home to score. As Frank Nicholas with the single. It's still scored as an RBI single. Logan Weibel, the batter. He takes a strike one. And now you see we're starting to get the sun a little bit into the lens. The outer lens. There's actually two lenses on the cameras. Low and outside of ball. And a straight to Weibel. Sam Visconti on deck. And strike three. Here's Sam Visconti. That's high a ball. And a ball. New pitcher on the mound. For the Vikings of Niles North. Number 9, the batting order. Seventh man the bat in the inning. There's strike. And the ball high and outside. The look in. And the pitch on the way. Fouled back. And the count's gone full. So Sam Visconti. And he sends a blast. That's going to be a gapper out there. Out to left center. And a double by Visconti brings home Frank Nicholas. The 2-out double and another run home. And that makes 4 in the inning. And it's 6-0. And a pop-up and whoops. Error. Scott Hymas, the batter. Hymas singled in the first. Struck out in the second. Batting here in the third. They look in. And low and outside of ball. Throw out the second. Nobody was there, but Scotty was sliding back in. Had he been on his feet, he might have been able to take an extra base. There's a ground ball. Pick up and throw not in time. And gets away and allows the run to come home. And coming home to score is Visconti. And Harris safe with the single. And 5 runs in. Here's Drew Lamont. 9th man to bat in the inning. Ground ball. Third baseman has it. Over to first in time. But the Trevians do some damage. Put a 5 spot up. And now lead it 7-0 over the Niles North Vikings. Giovanni Sanchez leading it off. Here in the bottom of the third for the Niles North. Pitch low in the dirt. 55-footer. Ball one. Ben Brecht on the mound. Strike. Swung through it. Strike two. And there you go with the sun. Moved over a little bit. Keep it out of the camera lens. There's a strike. So Ben Brecht on the mound. Go to bunt. Missed it for the strike. This is Nedut as Giovanni Sanchez struck out. 6 strikeout. All but one of the outs have been Ben Brecht strikeout. And foul. The look in, the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3, another strikeout. Wow. And here is Anthony Sanchez. And strike. And strike on the outside corner. Big rangy sophomore. And no. Thought it was ball 4, but it wasn't. And a ground ball, second baseman. On over to first in time. And we play 2-3. And it's 7-0 in favor of the Trevians. The most sports coverage here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Anywhere in the North Shore, maybe the Chicago area. You get to hear my voice all over the place on Highland Park Access, Comcast Northern Cook County. We're also seen on Trier Television, AT&T Uverse, and on the World Wide Web on YouTube. Child endangerment includes allowing underage drinking or substance abuse. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. The Trevians batted around in the top of the third inning, so Nolan Stojantin will come to bat as the new Trier Trevians lead the Niles North Vikings by the score of 7-0. So Stojantin bats. Pitch low and outside the ball. And a ball inside. 2-0. Now the pitch. Swinging of a strike, and the count goes blackjack. 21. And he get the sun again. We'll have to move over a little bit more here. There's a fly ball out to center. Center fielder didn't really have to move very much. Right at him. One away. And there's Grant Klenovich. Grant doubled and scored last inning. And that big 5-run outburst the Trevians had. Bust this one open. There's a strike. Grant, big, stocky first baseman. Pitches high, a ball. Grant's got 4 home runs on the season. Just in case you're interested in such things, the record is 11. And held by 2 players. Matt Loddick his junior year. And Chris Harang, might be junior year also. Fly ball. Right fielder over. Has it for the out. I'm not sure if it was Harang's junior or senior year, but they both hit 11 home runs. There's a strike. And Will Frankie batting for McCaffrey. And low and outside a ball. And inside a ball. Frankie. And low ball. And hit by the pitch. Would have been ball 4 anyway. And Will Frankie aboard. And here's Jake Reynolds. He's perfect on the day. Been a bat twice. 2 doubles. And a run scored. Pitch is high and tight. A ball. Not quite a free shave, but up in the eyes. Runner with lead. Pitch on the way. Right back up the middle, base hit. And Reynolds perfect on the day. 3 for 3 with the single back up the middle. And here is Frank Nicholas. He singled and scored last inning. Batting here. And a foul ball. And outside a ball. Foul ball back to the screen. And low and away a ball. Actually, for all the talk about the cold weather and whatever, when we have played baseball, the weather has not been bad. Don't do that, Frank. It's not going to work. Stuck his elbow out trying to get hit by the pitch. There's the ball anyway. Foul ball. Off to the right. There's not a lot of room along the foul lines in foul territory here. Except where there isn't a fence down the left field line. Everywhere else, it's pretty tight. And a line shot, base hit, past the shortstop. And another run home. As Will Frankie home to score. Reynolds stops at second. Here's Logan Weibel. And a strike one. To the Trevians catcher, Logan Weibel. We're in the fourth inning. A lot of pitches on the Niles North side. A little foul tip strike. 2 on for the Trevians. Not a lot of walks. Actually, Ben Brecht has more walks, has given up more walks, but he's also struck out 3, 5, 7 in 3 innings of pitching. And a ground ball, shortstop, whoopsie, and everybody's going to be safe. And David Egan, the courtesy runner. Bases are loaded. Or Sammy Viscotti. That's the 5th error of the ball game on the Vikings. And the base hit. That's going to score 2 and make it 10-0. Here in the 4th. 8th man to bat in the inning, Scott Hammes. Hammes 2 for 3 on the day. And a fly ball. Center fielder over it. And takes it for the out at the end of the inning. But the Trevians score 3 more and lead it 10-0 as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And Tony Granato will lead it off. Will Frankie now on at third base. Tim Fox at second. And David Egan out in center. And Stojan Teen now playing shortstop. There's a base hit down the line. First hit of the ball game for the Vikings. And it's going to get doubled by Granato. So a runner aboard. And here's Tyler Egan. And a strike. The high outside corner. Egan didn't like the call. Shaking his head a little bit about that one. Brecht delivers. Foul ball, out of play. Low and inside, a ball. Now the lock and load. And low it inside a ball. Ground ball. Nice reach by Breck. And runner will have to hold. Here's Mike Merrick. Outside a ball. And a strike at the knees. Merrick struck out. First time up. Now Breck delivers. High pop up. And Frankie going for it. And whoops. And an error. First error of the ball game for the Trevians. And outside a ball. So 2 on. Eric Wheeler, the batter. And inside a ball. And there for a strike. And the count goes blackjack. Breck with the look back and the look over. And a high pop-up foul, and like we said, no room here. Out of play. And low and inside a ball. So the count's gone full. On Merrick. And ball 4, the bases are loaded. New pitcher, Ervelino. And the ball gets away. That's going to bring home a run. So Ervelino on. Swing and a miss strike. Andrew Ervelino. And strike. Phil Klafta batting. And low and away a ball. I think the count's got blackjack again. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Robbie General. He's the new pitcher. Just came on for the Vikings. Fouled one off for strike. Niles North, the new Trier. In the bottom of the 4th. On a lengthy ball game, there's a strike. Thanks to the Trevians scoring a lot of runs here. straight 3. We played through 4. Trevians lead it 10-1. We'll be back with more. Visit the Metro Chicago Sports Network website, where you'll see the list of more than 250 games that we've put up on the World Wide Web on YouTube. And you can also check out some of the highlights of some of our broadcasts over the past 27 years. Be positive. Whether you're in the dugout, in the stands, wherever, cheer for your team, not against your opponent. A message in the public interest by the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Moving along to the 5th inning, and the Trevians leading this one 10-1 over the Niles North Vikings. Tim Fox leading it off. Takes a pitch low for a ball. Ball 1. Fox came in for Drew Lamont. In there for a strike. And up in the eyes. Ball. And another one. We're in the 5th. Robbie General delivers. Ball 4. And a leadoff walk to Tim Fox. Here's Nolan Stogentine. He takes a pitch low and outside a ball. And outside. 2-0. And a strike. And a high pop-up. And pitcher takes it out for the out. One away. Here's Ryan Hack batting for Grant Klenovich. In the dirt, but Fox was not going. Runner at first. Still, and a whoopsie. Foul ball by Hack. And a ground ball back to the pitcher. Throw to second. Got the lead runner on the first, not in time. And here's Will Frankie. So Frankie bats with Hack at first. And a single right back up the middle. And 2 on. And David Egan. So 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Take that back, a little foul tip. David Egan, the center fielder now. Whoa. It dropped, but apparently it dropped late. Ball. And a pitch, low, a ball. Well, the sun's set behind the big condo building. We are back to where we started, doing the video where the camera location is. Pitch is high, a ball. And strike. Whoopsie. No, you don't go anywhere. Egan thought it was a ball, of course. And ball four. And the bases are loaded. Here's Alex Kaplan. And he sends a blast. That's up over the head of the center fielder. That's going to score a couple. Score two. As Alex Kaplan with the big double. Here's Bobby Garrick. Batting for Weibel. Foul ball. And a ground ball. Shortstop has it. Can't do anything with it. Little infield single for Garrick. And another run home. That makes three. And Max Thoma, the courtesy runner for Garrick. And strike, and Brent Segovich batting for Viscotti. And strike on the outside corner. Eighth man to bat in this inning. Outside corner and a little pop-up on the infield. Shortstop takes it for the out. And we move to the bottom half of the frame. And the Trevians leading this one 13-1. They'll hold them and go home tied. Strike one. Drew Fisher on the mound to finish it up in relief. There's a strike. And a ground ball. Shortstop. Long throw in time. One up, one down. Top of the batting order, Alex Nanut. And he takes a pitch low, a ball. Hot shot foul. And a little outside, a ball. Nanut struck out the two times he was up prior to this. Both of those by Ben Breck. Foul ball. And that's a 10th strikeout for Trevian pitchers today. 2 away. Here's Anthony Sanchez, the catcher. And strike one. Pitch on the outside corner. About belt high. And a ball. And the count was up. 1-1. And a high bounder picked up by Garrick over to Heck for the out, and the inning and the ball game is all over. Wait a minute here. Okay. And the ball game all over. On the slaughter rule at 5 innings. Final word on this ball game for the new Trier Trevians, 13 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 2 times, walked 2 times, and left 8 on base. For the Niles North Vikings, 1 run on 1 hit. That lone hit coming home to score the run. 5 errors for the Vikings of Niles North. They were struck out 10 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those by Ben Brecht in the first 3 innings. 10 strikeouts. Trevian pitchers walked 3, and 4 left on base for Niles North. That'll do it for us for this game. Stick around for more sports action on the network. Hoping you enjoyed this broadcast wherever you may be. Again, the Trevians win this one by the score of 13-1 over Niles North. Central Suburban South victorious over Central Suburban North. And for all of us here at the network, we say as always, so long, everybody.